My husband and I made love for the first time in years. I, 48F, am married to the love of my life and we'll be celebrating 30 years in March. I also have a 27-year-old daughter and she has a fiancé of the same age, and they both are living with us right now. We all have a great relationship and we were all family. Last week, my future Sil and husband were both getting ready to go somewhere and my husband said he'd shower after our episil. I was downstairs and heard someone get out of the shower and someone else go in and I needed to do some things to fix my hair. I walked in without knocking thinking my husband was the one showering, but somewhere in the course of events they decided to switch places and my Sil was standing there naked. I closed the door immediately and told him I was sorry and we talked about it after and he said it was fine and despite some awkwardness we got over it. That being said, folk, I keep thinking about his body. For the past week, every time I have showered, I've fantasized about him coming in and having sex with me, and I almost always wish it happens. My husband and I have a wonderful relationship, but we haven't been physically intimate with each other in a while. I just feel so gross having this attraction towards a future family member, and I feel like I seriously betraying my husband and daughter. I, 48F, will have been married to my husband, 49M, for 30 years in March. 4 kids later, he and I have grown apart, and we hadn't made love in years, as the title says. Recently, I started thinking and feeling, and I decided to try and get physical with him again. After a few weeks of it not working, he and I had a very honest conversation about how I miss him and his body and how much he used to love mine, and wished he still found me attractive, and he said he felt the same way about how I felt about him. This went into an ongoing conversation until he and I decided to take a stab at it last night, and it was great. My favorite part was that he remembers his way around my body, and what I like and how I feel good, and I jumped back into it like I was riding a bicycle. We also cuddled and went to sleep with no clothes on for the first time in a very long time, and I honestly started crying a little. I felt like a teenager again, and by God did I miss him.